Hey y'all, this is Carly and I am here with my very first order from the Melting Duck. So this is my second video being in front of the camera. You have probably already seen the first one. So as you can tell, I'm wearing the same thing. I'm filming this one right after the previous one. So I just wanted to let y'all know that so that if you offered feedback on that one saying that pardon me, saying that you preferred the other kind of videos where I'm not in front of the camera. I don't want you to think that I'm ignoring those at all because I'm not. I will definitely take those into consideration with future videos. This is just, I'm filming these back to back, so I would not have known what your feedback was on the first one until this one was already filmed, and then I am still going to post it so that y'all will have this haul. So feel free to leave any honest feedback. As I mentioned in the previous video, I personally prefer videos where you seeing the wax the whole time. There's nothing against people being in front of the camera and talking, but I do like, especially for larger hauls, just kind of getting to look at the wax the whole time. That may be weird, but that's what I personally prefer. So maybe I could just do this for like smaller hauls, which is what I have today. I only have 3 things to show y'all today from the Melting Duck. I also do want to do some more videos where it's kind of like my top however many, my top few favorite vendors, and maybe a video about how I got into vendor wax. Like, there's a couple of other, a little bit chattier things that I am kind of interested in maybe doing at some point. Feel free to let me know if y'all would be interested in seeing that. But I think that that type of video might be better suited for me being in front of the camera, because I don't really know what would be what else would be in front of the camera for those videos, so that way you're not just staring at nothing. So whatever feedback y'all have, I would love to see it. This was just kind of spontaneous. Doing this today, I had a couple of really small hauls to film, so I thought I would just jump into the camera so that y'all could see a face to put with a name. But let me know how you feel about it, and I will definitely tailor to that. So on to the Melting Duck. So the Melting Duck is owned by Lauren and Kristen. I believe that they're sisters, but don't quote me on that because that could be wrong. But I will definitely put their Facebook group down below, like always, and definitely join it for any updates. So let me see the invoice real quick. I placed this order on February 25th. It was a chunk bag pre-order. They may have also had a couple of other formats of wax, but I only got chunk bags. And it had a 4 to 6 week turnaround time. So as far as I know, they were within turnaround time, no problems at all with that. I've had this order for a couple of weeks, so I don't remember exactly. I'm always behind on orders, y'all know that. I just kind of film when I can. But yeah, the whole ordering process was perfect, and I will just jump right into what I got. So the first little extra goodie that they put into my package was this one. Look at how cute this is. Cute little duck. Another thing that I want to mention is I feel like an idiot because in the first video I went on and on, the first video where I was in front of the camera, about things being backwards for y'all and how that was so frustrating to me. Well, I watched a little bit of that video back, and apparently it's only backwards to me when I'm filming it this way. I watched enough of it back to see that the names were as they should be for y'all, so forgive my ignorance in that video saying that everything would be backwards for y'all, because apparently when you watch it, it's actually not. So this is their business card, and you can see their Lauren and Kristen and their super cute little logo, which isn't super clear, but hopefully y'all can see that. And then on the back it has hashtag the Melting Duck, which is super duper cute. And it says they do custom orders. I know they also do bath and body. I think that they normally do those in different pre-orders. Like, they do some wax pre-orders, and then they do some bath and body. I think they do ready to ship sometimes, but I'm not totally sure about that. So definitely join the Facebook group, and you should be able to find all that information. So they did send a sample, which was super sweet. This is in glass slipper. I think that this was a scent that was offered during the pre-order that I ordered this stuff from. So, if I can get this out, this is their super cute little duck shape. So that's kind of what they're a little bit famous for, I think. I mean, I've heard that they have amazing blends, but these cute little duck shapes people love, and that's one of the main reasons that I wanted to order from them. And then I also have in here a little donut shape. And I have the scent descriptions for the bags that I ordered, but not this, so I do apologize about that. This one I definitely get a fizzy note. I could be totally wrong because I'm really bad at describing scents if I don't have an idea of what it's supposed to be to kind of guide my nose, but I feel like I'm smelling a honeydew melon and it's a fizzy scent to my nose. It's a little bit odd to me on cold. This isn't a favorite of mine really on cold, but I am interested to melt it because I feel like it would be a little bit different warmed, and I feel like it would be a really nice like summery scent warmed. It's definitely like a fruity, fizzy type of scent, so I'm interested to melt that one and see how it performs on warm. So I will dive into what I ordered. So looking on the invoice, each one of these bags, well, this is not an invoice. This is more of like a picking ticket because it just has the quantity for each one. So unfortunately, I don't know how much these cost. I would imagine it was somewhere around $10, I think, based on how much this is and how much other vendors charge. But unfortunately, I don't remember exactly how much it was. So this first one is Shake Yo Tail Feathers, which their names were super cute. And you can see here, they wrote the name up at the top of the bag. I'm not sure if that's to help them as they are kind of putting orders together or what, but I think this could be really helpful when you're storing these, because if you store them like in a drawer, you know, or even on a shelf and you're trying to look through them, it's kind of hard to see the sticker because it's farther down and this kind of, you know, like sticks up and you can see this. So I think that's actually really helpful and really smart that they do that. It does have the scent description on the label, and it does also have the pour date on the label. So that is awesome. I love it when vendors take the time to put scent description and pour date on the label. It just makes it 10 times easier because if they don't do it, I have to do it once it comes to me, which is okay, but I prefer if it's already on there. So the scent description for Shake Yo Tail Feathers is serendipity, sugar milk, toasted marshmallow, and vanilla ice cream. Y'all know probably if you've watched my videos at all, I am a fan of serendipity, which is like a cherry, coconut, fruity type of scent. I'm also a fan of sugar milk, so I knew that I would love this one. It's really good. The sugar milk is strong with this one. If you don't like sugar milk, you probably wouldn't like this one at all. I definitely do get the serendipity, I get some of the cherry, I get some of the coconut, and then it definitely has like a creaminess, like that sugar milk kind of with vanilla, with that serendipity scent. This is really, really good. I'll kind of show y'all down in there so you can see all the different shapes, and then I'll also pull out a couple of them to show you. This is kind of harder to do like this, but you can see there's another little duck, which is super duper cute. I'll just kind of pull out some of the different ones. This is a donut. Oh, I have to show y'all this because it's so cute. This is a two-tone little duck. Look at that. That is so cute. This kind of star shape like that. Oh my gosh, I was just going to show y'all like one of each of the different shapes, but it seems like pretty much every shape is different. This is like a rose. I like seeing all the different shapes, so hopefully y'all do too. I'm sorry if you don't, but this one is like a piece of candy. I always like to see this because I like to see what types of molds the vendors have so that when I'm ordering, I kind of have an idea. This is like that dahlia shape type thing, or that's what VCS calls it when they have like a bigger of this shape. So I'm assuming that's maybe the name of the flower. Whatever, not 100% sure. Let's see, there's a couple more candy pieces. Oh my gosh, this is precious. Y'all, look at this cookie. This is so pretty, and I love purple. That's my favorite color. Look at this cookie. This is a big cookie. I think you could cut this in half, or I probably would. It probably sounds like I'm super stingy with wax because I'm always talking about cutting things in half, and I'm really not. I really need to like melt more, but if the wax pool is too deep, you can't smell it, and I use a Mainstays 24 watt, so it has a really small dish, so a lot of times if I don't cut stuff, it kind of drowns out its own scent. This is like a really big flower. Let me show y'all this one. That's a pretty big flower right there, so that is most of the shapes that came in this chunk bag, or it is all of the different shapes. There were like 3 more shapes in there, but they were duplicates of ones that I already showed y'all. So those are super cute, and you can tell this is like a ton of melts because I don't think I would ever melt more than one of those shapes at a time. So there's a ton of melts in here. So this is, I'm not exactly sure how much it was, and I do apologize about that, but I would say $10 to $12, and definitely based on how much you get, I would say that that is worth it for this. So that's Shake Your Tail Feathers. The next one that I have here is Pixie Dust. And Pixie Dust is pistachio pudding cake, sugar milk, and pie crust. So again, y'all know I really enjoy sugar milk. I also happen to like pistachio scents, pistachio pudding cake, that type of thing. And this is really good. This is, as most scents are, it's heaviest on the pistachio pudding cake. You do get some of that sugar milk, and their sugar milk is like, I hate to say sour. I don't mean that in a bad way at all. I like that sugar milk scent. That's one of the things that I like the most about sugar milk, is that almost little bit of a sour note. But their sugar milk is like a distinctive sugar milk. So if you're not a fan of that, you probably would not like it. But that pistachio is a little bit more nutty to me, I would say, than cherry. But still, again, if you're not a big fan of like pistachio, you probably wouldn't like it. This is just kind of a little bar that has some glitter on it. I'm just going to try and show y'all if there's anything in here that's different from what I already showed you, because I don't want to spend too long duplicating shapes. But I do see a couple things are different. Look at that. You can really tell they like took time with the different molds and making different designs. I'm trying to decide how y'all can see that best. There's that. Let's see, this looks like it might be different. Oh my gosh, look at this. Again, I love purple. This is so pretty. Let's see if there's anything else. I should have like gotten out a piece of paper or something so that I could dump these. This bag has a ton of ducks. I'll just kind of show y'all down in there. There's a lot of ducks in this bag, which I love. That's kind of my favorite thing, so I'm really excited about that. I'm so sorry. I feel like this is taking forever, like me trying to see if there's, but I'm like excited as I'm looking down in here because I haven't really been in these that much. So this is another one of those like kind of big pinwheel or flower shapes. So you can just tell that they put time into this, they put creativity into this, and I really appreciate that. And then the last scent that I got, I only got 3 since this was my first order and they were chunk bags. This one is Tipio Cabana Boy. And again, I love their names. Their names are so fun. That's one thing that I really like about certain vendors. And this one is Tropical Soda, Honeydew Melon, Banana, and Bartlett Pear. This one, I get that banana right off the bat. I get the banana the most. You know, I've got to say, I'm really just smelling banana, like kind of a tropical fruity banana. Which is weird because you would think with some of those other scent notes that some other things would stand out more than that banana, but this is like a really good, fresh, like fruity banana scent. I get just a little bit of a fruity note, I feel like, from that tropical soda. But on cold, I'm not really getting the honeydew or pear. I'm really getting kind of a sweet, almost, if you've had like those Runts candy, and it's kind of like a sweet, like candy banana, I'm kind of getting that with a little bit of the fizzy soda. So if you don't like banana, this would not be for you, but if you do like banana, you would probably love this. Oh my goodness, look at this little mitten. Oh my gosh, that is so cute. That is so super cute. Let me see if, y'all, these shapes are so cute. This is like a little stocking, or like a little sock. You know, if you want to make it not Christmassy, it's like a little sock, but it's like a little stocking. That is so super cute. Oh, I think I see another new shape down here. I'm really not trying to make this take forever. I apologize, but these shapes are just too cute not to show y'all. A little gingerbread man. This one has kind of some Christmassy shapes in it. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Is this what I think it is? Oh, it is. It's like a little Christmas tree. This is so funny because it's called Tipio Cabana Boy. So the name is like super summery and the scent notes are like super summery. But then some of the shapes are like Christmassy shapes. Oh my gosh. They went all out with this one with the Christmassy shapes. This one is like a little Christmas bulb. You know, like light bulb when you hang up your Christmas lights. super duper cute. I'm sorry if you were still here with me as I am just kind of looking through this bag and enjoying the different shapes. And then I'll show you in there a ton of ducks. So I think what they... Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, little duck. Since I dropped him, I will show him to you. It's a cute little purple duck. So it seems like what they do is kind of try to give you primarily ducks, which I think they figure since, you know, it's the melting duck. That's kind of their signature thing. It seems like in all of the bags, it's mostly ducks, but then also a really wide variety, as y'all saw, of other shapes, and everything is in a ton of different colors. So there's not, I didn't really notice like a color scheme or a color theme with each bag. It's really just like a ton of different colors of stuff. So it's like they made a bunch of these shapes and a bunch of colors and then just gave you like a really random mix. So that was so fun. I don't think I've ever had chunk bags before where it had that many different shapes and colors and stuff in it. So that's super duper fun. I love that. I would definitely order chunk bags from the Melting Duck again if their wax performs well for me, which I'm sure that it will because I've heard good things. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Please leave any comments, questions, suggestions down below, especially feedback on me being in front of the camera or about the Melting Duck. I will see y'all soon in another video, and have a fabulous day. Bye, guys.